Today was Apple's WWDC 2024. And honestly, iOS 18 looks pretty damn cool, except for some parts. Maybe they should have let us not customize stuff. But, anyways, I thought that I'll also make something that I wanted. I don't know how useful this would be, but I wouldn't mind if this was in iOS 18 rather than not being in, unlike the icons. But well, anyways, I just have an idea and I wanted to make a video, so I will. Okay, what are you gonna do? Stop me? Tie down my hands? Put me against a wall? Okay, this is getting so. So without wasting any more time, let's just start. So okay, I have a few things already set up. So what you see in front of you right now is basically an e-reader kind of thing, like Apple Books, iBooks kind of thing. I want to zoom in into a word to see the definition. I want to make it seem as if I'm reading between the lines. I want to have this definition of peculiar, but it should come from between the line. And I'm kind of trying to figure out how that would work. Right now, what I have is this whole page is divided into two sections. So this is the top section, tilde peculiar, and this is the bottom section. And everything else doesn't really matter. It's there to look legit, which it clearly isn't. Now, the next step, which I want to do, is basically I zoom in and these two lines split up and I start seeing the definition. So I have this page set up like this. So you can see there's a division between this and then the whole definition comes up. So this is the general layout of the whole thing that I want to make. Now the question is, how does it work in the whole interaction department of it? I have this state where it is split up and this state where it is not. So what I want to do is I want to go back to interaction. Since there's no zoom in or zoom out interaction on play yet, at least none that I know of, I use the panning gestures as replacement for zooms. So panning down is zooming in, panning up is zooming out. Now, the problem is, as you can see me checking in this clip, I pan down to zoom in, but when I try to pan up, it just scrolls along the whole page. So to fix that, what I had to do is go back to all the pages and everywhere, like all the sections, stacks, and everything, and turn off the scrolling. Once I do that, I go back and I check if I can pan up to see if I could zoom out or not. Every other thing that you see happening on the screen is just basically on panning down, which is zoom in, increase the scale or decrease the scale while panning up. You can see the effect kind of. So the basic interaction was working that when I scroll down or zoom in, the definition was showing up, and when I zoom out or pan up, the definition was going away. Now, to make the whole interaction feel more natural or to give the user a feedback that, okay, this is the particular word that you zoomed in on, or, just to make the whole interaction kind of seem more natural and add a little bit of flair to it, I am trying to highlight just the word that they zoomed in on to see the definition. So this whole section is me trying to do that. I decided one way would be to copy the whole text and I overlay the same text on top of it, which is going to be the word which I choose to zoom in on. And I make sure that when you zoom in, opacity of the whole text kind of goes away, like it's almost close to zero, but just that one word, the opacity is clear and you can see it clearly, okay, that this is the word that you chose to zoom in on. So sometimes it looks kind of different on play, but looks kind of like how it looks on play might be different from how it actually looks on your phone. So it's working fine, but for some reason, the first time you do it, it's kind of jank, like it happens suddenly. One problem with this whole thing was on play, it was showing that it is completely lined up, but when I tried on my phone, it wasn't exactly lined up. So what I did was I opened the whole prototype on my phone and lined it up on play according to my phone and not according to how it looks on play. So however it looks on play, you can ignore that. Just look at my phone. If it looks good on there, it's good. I wasn't done adding flair, so a new word going around in the design community is progressive blur. So I thought I'll sprinkle a little bit of that on the bottom behind the menu bar or the toolbar. And that might make it look better than it actually works. Okay, right now the interaction kind of looks fine. I want to try putting some shadows on the top and the bottom part just to see how it kind of turns out. But I think this is probably it. I mean, it'll be a short video, I guess. So this is going to be nothing fancy. I'm just gonna add a shadow to the top and the bottom half of the page. The bottom half will have a negative offset because it's casting a shadow on top, and the top section will have a positive offset because it's on the bottom. And by the time I finish making this, I thought I'll just read a few dad jokes to keep you guys company as the video ends. So something like, what did the skillet eat on its birthday? It ate pancakes. I gave my handyman a to-do list, but he only did jobs 1, 3, and 5. Turns out he only does odd jobs. Wow. Right? Anyways, it's done. I'll just end the video now. Okay. See you in real time. Well, it's basically what I'm going to do is kind of use my thumbs to show as if I'm zooming in, but I actually won't be. Like, it is just a panning up and down action. Like, it is not actually zooming in, but it works as an illusion, as a prototype, which is what this is. And then you zoom out. There you go. Zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom in. You know, I realize this video really doesn't have anything to do with iOS 18. If you found this idea cool or this video kind of entertaining, let me know down below in the comments. Don't forget to like this video. And if you see more stuff like this, don't forget to subscribe. You can find me posting all this stuff on Twitter. I'm trying to be consistently live on Twitch, kind of making stuff or playing games. If you want to catch me live, you can try checking if I'm live on Twitch. I'll try to come up with a better streaming schedule. But till the time that happens, you know what? Enjoy your day. And I just realized this video doesn't really have anything to do with iOS 18, does it? Anyways, see ya.